Welcome to my Colombian coffee adventures. This is the inauguration video. Coming soon will be our regular video format that'll start somewhere in April. In the meantime, we're going to be experimenting a little bit, putting some videos up. Today, this video is a couple friends of mine that also live here in Armenia, Quindio, Colombia. And we decided to go out and check out some cafes. And when we're done, we're going to figure out which one would we want to go back to the most. Now, considering I've never had a bad cup of coffee anywhere here in Colombia, it's quite a task, but hopefully you'll like it. Please leave some comments, some directions, send me an email, tell me what you think we should do with this coffee channel, and definitely take a look at the introduction video that I put up explaining what this is all about.
My name is Emil.
And I'm Jennifer.
So I want to welcome you to the very first video for the new Colombian Coffee Adventures channel. And we got your name, but let's take a look at your intro.
And together we are Travel with Life Restored. In December of 2020, we quit our jobs, sold everything, and began a new adventure. In January of 2021, we bought a one-way ticket to Armenia, Colombia. We loved Colombia so much, we decided to stay. This channel is mostly about our life in Colombia, but we occasionally travel to other countries. Please consider subscribing, as all our content is family-friendly.
So what's up with all the travel? Tell me about it.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, we always like to go back to the States and spend some time with family. And then, of course, before returning to our apartment here in Armenia, we like to try to go somewhere else, somewhere new, either here in Colombia or another country. We've done a lot of travel in Mexico, a lot of travel in Argentina and stuff like that. So, yeah, just wherever we can find some good flights before returning back here, that's normally what we do.
Now, you've traveled quite a bit to Colombia, right?
A little over 40 cities, I think 40, 41, something like that.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't
So,
know they
yeah.
had.
I'm sorry?
I didn't know they had 40 cities.
Yeah.
Well, like 41 cities and towns combined.
Nice. All right. Well, there was one thing that you did that really got me wound up, and you're perfectly aware of this, but let me show you. If that doesn't get you going, you're dead. Where was that? Tell me about that.
That was at
La Morelia?
La Morelia. Yeah, it's a coffee farm that's down south. It's on your way to the airport, like right before you get to the airport.
Yeah, there's a little road that you have to kind of
And it's really neat because it has like a restaurant, so you can eat there, and then they give you free coffee. They give you free coffee when you first get there, and then you have you can have like like little tiny cups.
little cafecitos, and you can have as many refills as you want. But of course, at the end of the day, they want you to buy a dessert or an entree or something. But there's also really cool places that you can take photos. There's a little pond with, I don't know, it looks like I'm trying to think of that, tilapia. Yeah, it looks like tilapia, but I'm not really too positive as to what's in there. But
and a bunch of different plants and flora, and there's a coffee maze where it's like a like the coffee trees, and you can go through the maze. It's pretty fun.
Oh, nice.
Animals. I did it, and it's pretty long, and it's pretty I got lost a couple times, but it was pretty fun. And
now,
then
you went to another coffee farm down there, right?
San Alberto.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't go to the actual farm. We,
We
we
just-
went we went to their little coffee shop up there on the hilltop. That's really nice. And they have all these different presentations on how you can, of course, the pour overs and all kinds of things, like with the steam or something. I don't
And
know.
the fire flaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on their counter, it has like a display of like every like way that you can make your coffee, and it tells you what it's called and stuff.
Do you know much about them?
Not much.
Not really.
Do you know they're world famous?
I knew that.
And
I
you
know
know
because when we went to
Lan-
Bogota, they had a big like restaurant downtown.
last year they were in a blind taste test. Every year they do these international coffee tasting. And last year they were found to be #1 in the world.
Oh wow.
Wow. No, it's great
Oh, I can
coffee.
see
So I
why.
can see, yeah, it's really, really good.
And it has a beautiful view of the valley and of Buena Vista. It's really pretty. If anybody has never been there, they really should go.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Now I see that a lot of your travel seems to hover around coffee, at least from video to video. So let me show this one, and it's about a minute long, but I think it's pretty interesting. Then you can tell us about that.
This museum is filled with history, culture, photos, and literature about everything you need to know about the origin of the coffee culture, industrialization, and the different ways it's exported. It's a very fun place to learn about coffee.
Yeah, and then of course, but as far as that coffee, that
Museum?
theme park, it was the theme park.
Yeah, it was the Parque del Cafe.
Yeah, as far as that, like the reason why I really wanted to go there was because of the roller coasters. They've got roller coasters, and I've always been one. I love roller coasters, but yeah, so we did that, and of course, then the perk was that there was a bunch of coffee and a bunch of history and all that. So of course, you can't miss that when you're there. So that was nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's a coffee theme park. You see Juan Valdez walking around and animated coffee beans, but they have a lot of good shows there too, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have a really nice live show. We recorded a good portion of it and tried to get into one of the videos and do it. We did a couple of shorts as well. So that was really, it was very well done. Yeah, they do a good job.
I think we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we enjoy it because it also, we can look back on it ourselves and be like, oh, we went there and we experienced this, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, as far as doing more, I mean, yeah, we definitely want to continue that, and even it's tough in the States because that's where we were born and raised and everything, but of course we'll try to do a little bit of that of the States as well for those that would be interested in that. So primarily Arizona, but
yeah, Arizona's really pretty.
Like Winslow, Arizona. So
yeah.
Sedona.
I want to put your YouTube page up again in case anybody wants to visit it. You can see it's Travel with Life Restored. Now that's kind of a wordy name. What was the meaning behind that? It sounds like there's a story there.
Well, I grew up with a Christian background and stuff, and it's always, I always like to let people know that I'm a Christian, and I like to share my faith. And so, what better way to do that than to make that kind of the intro to the channel, and to make that known. And if anybody ever has any questions regarding the Christian faith, they could always, they can always come to us, and if they wanted to. We like to occasionally have Bible studies here at our apartment and stuff like that. So it's important to us, and so that's the reason for that.
So life restore, you mean like born again?
Yes.
Gotcha. See, I'm quick on the updraft.
Yeah, you're doing well.
All right. Well, we can wrap it up here in a minute. What would you like to say to anybody watching this about Colombia, about coffee, about your videos, however you want to close it out?
Well, I think everybody should at least come to Colombia once. If not for retirement, but just tourism alone. There's so much to do here, so much to experience.
So it's so biodiverse.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So much. Yeah. And but as far as the channel goes, we aim to continue. We're going to continue to put out content that yeah, exactly. Just trying to inspire people to travel, and places we would like to go. So, yeah.
I really appreciate you coming on and being the very first video. It's pretty awesome. You're two of my favorite people down here. So, I'm always happy when I run into you and you come to the coffee meetings, and I'm always watching your videos. At first I was cringing a little, but they've gotten quite good. And, in my first 2 years of videos, they're all cringeworthy. So I hate editing, and you actually seem to have a talent for it. So I'm jealous. I've been doing videos now for 7 years, and I still suck at editing.
Jennifer has a good knack for that. She's got the patience, not me.
That's
so,
it.
We really appreciate the kind words, and also, we wouldn't be in Armenia if it wasn't for you. So we really appreciate your content and everything that you do.
Don't start blaming me for that. Well, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, real good. Take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.